Hi everyone. So you just finished backpacking Mice Country or somewhere else beautiful Dr. Rolf has taken you. You set up your tent and you're starting to think, I'm starving. What are you going to do about that?
I got an idea.
What's your idea?
Why don't we make some food?
Oh, that sounds great. Let's just show you how to do that over
Come
here.
on down. Follow us right here. First things first, we got our handy dandy stove.
Where did we get this from, JJ?
We got this from rpta 34 from Peak Adventures, so make sure that you take care of it because they will charge you. First thing you have to worry about is the strap. It's $5 if you lose it, so make sure you don't lose it.
We're not going to lose the strap.
First things first, when we set up our stove, is our base windshield.
Alright, this is our base. We're going to put it down on a flat surface. You also want to make sure that you're not putting it in the direction where the wind's going to carry it on over to your tent. So we're good right here. What else you got, JJ?
Is our burner. There's two different things with the burner. You got to make sure that you have your snuffer, which is completely different from our cap. So make sure you know the difference between the two. So what are we going to do with our burner? We're
going to place our burner right in our base. We're going to fill it with some fuel. But we never fuel it.
More than 3/4 worth.
Yes, 3/4 worth. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, JJ.
Anytime.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and fill it about halfway here.
Make sure that we're going to get this dial right here and we twist it at least 2 or 3 times. So that way it allows you to push it down in order to fill it up.
Yes.
Once we get that going, our next step is going to be adding on our top base to the windshield. So that way make sure these metal supports here are always folded down. And we're able to do this by adding the gaps and twisting it.
A little bit of a twist right there and you're all good to go. Alright, audience, do you have our lighter? Thank you.
Good catch, Steph.
Thank you, beautiful audience. Sorry about the miss right there. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and light our fuel. You're not going to be able to see it unless it's really dark, so just put your hand over it, make sure you feel the warmth right there.
Next up, you're going to distinguish...
What's the most important thing, JJ?
That we have these pots and pans, everything that we use, that we never put over the fire without any water, because that can damage it, and you're going to be charged, and Dr. Roloff is not going to be happy.
So we always make sure our water's in before we place it on the flame.
And we're going to use our handy dandy pots and pan grabber, just to grab it right there, secure it, and place it right on top of the metal supports. Next thing's up, we got to add our pasta because we're going to be very hungry. So.
But we should probably wait for our water to boil before we add our pasta.
Exactly, because we do not want to drink any contaminated water.
Rule number 1 in backpacking country.
So the first thing we'll do is add our magic pan here to speed up the process.
Our water's boiling. What are we going to do next?
I'm just going to take this pan
Oh,
right out.
no, JJ. Always use the pot holder. Safety first.
Handy dandy pot holders, and put it up. Now we can see that our water is boiling, so that way most of the determination.
Time to pour in the pasta.
We're going here and money.
And now we're going to recover it so that it cooks as fast as possible.
Here it goes. Now we're on our way.
Now we wait. I think it's time that our pasta's ready. What about you?
I think I'm ready to put some pasta as well. Take the pan off. As you can see, there's our water boiling with our pasta, and we're going to drain it nice and slow. Once we are done draining, what are we going to do, Steph?
We're going to add our cream cheese. This is going to give us a creamy texture. It's going to be delicious. Let's get that in there.
Notice that there's still a little bit of water in there, so that way it doesn't burn onto the pot. And with that being said, we're going to be adding our pesto as well to give it a little more taste. You got to realize that you can always add more, but you can never take out. So always add in small increments with spices or any salts that you want to do for any flavor.
JJ, can you let a little bit more water out for me here?
Of course. Teamwork is always great as well, so if you have a partner, your campsite, your tent mate.
Usually you're sharing a stove with someone, so it works out quite well. One of you will carry the stove, the other one will carry the fuel bottle. Put a little bit more cream cheese in here. Alright, JJ.
Add some pesto up in here. You notice this is what you're actually going to be doing as you're camping. Is experimenting on what you can make.
That's mostly what's fun about going outdoors, is seeing what you can put together. Everyone's around, usually have a kitchen area, everyone's cooking up different things, different smells. It's kind of exciting to try what everyone else has got going on.
Once that's done, we can also use this pan that we have as a plate once it's cooled off. Make sure to bring forks and spoons on your own. Don't rely on anybody else giving you and using it. You don't want to be that guy. So just go ahead and pour me some on my plate.
All right, let me just I added a little bit more to make it a little creamy here. We're just gonna go ahead and pour it all onto JJ's plate, but can't grab it on my hands, so.
Handy daddy.
All right, go ahead and serve us up. Ooh, voila, now that, when you're done camping and when you're done hiking for the day, this is gonna save your life. JJ, you wanna try it for us?
Go ahead and give it to me.
All right.
Really nice, a lot of flavor. You can also add tuna if you'd like to have more protein.
A little protein, something like that. All right. So now, JJ's gonna eat. While he's eating, I'm actually gonna demonstrate how to clean this up. So we are gonna take some of our water. JJ, pass me our water.
I'm busy eating here.
All right.
And the next thing we want to do is also take out the flame. We don't want to waste any fuel. So what we're going to do is we grab our snuffer, which is the one that can have rotate off, throw it right back on here, and it eliminates the oxygen, and therefore it puts out the flame.
Awesome, and you're going to fill up your pot with a little bit of water. You're going to grab some nearby tree branches, little twigs, start scrubbing away in here.
You get most of it. For the hard spot, is say if you have pasta that's stuck to the pan, you can also use a pine cone to get really in there, so you can scrub it down. You really want to get this down because we really need clean pots, so that way you're not charged and you're able to rent equipment out.
And your next meal, you're ready to go. Oatmeal in the morning, it's going to be great. The most important thing while you're out here, though, is leave no trace. If you have any leftover food, any small wrappers, make sure you're packing that in with you. We want to have the area looking just the way it originally came in.
Alrighty, so I hope you liked the video and enjoy your trip.
Have fun. It's the most important part.